Top of the morning to you. I just got to the river. I'm launching the kayak. We're gonna go after some panfish today. Getting in the kayak. Getting in the kayak, that's half the battle. That's half the battle. Well, top of the morning to you there, Miller Outdoors. My brother Carl. We had a late night last night, Carl. Ended up watching the grandbabies all night. So I got just a little bit of a late start. Yeah, look at there. There's the conductor himself. Top of the morning to you, Rob. We just got to the river. Gonna try to catch some panfish this morning. I got some Golgers in my cup. I got that little dark colored jig on there that I caught all them goggle eyes with the other day. That's awesome, Rob. Glad to hear it. Well, there's Dina Little Hell. I got a fish on. I just threw out and got a fish on. First cast. First cast. It's a baby bass. Looky here. Looky there, looky there, looky there. Got me another little goggle eye. I don't think he's going to be a keeper, but you know what? For first cast, woo-wee. Good morning, Scott McClure. We just got here. I just launched. I'm not 5 feet from where I launched at, and I already got a goggle eye on my hook. It's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. So we're gonna let him live. We're gonna give him back. I love it when the first cast is a fish. Come on with that. We're gonna try to turn that camera just a little bit so you guys can see some of the action here. If there is any more action. Halfway to Yuba, says Rob. Halfway. Soundacre Studio. Howdy, howdy. Top of the morning to you. Welcome in, my friend. We just got here. Already got one little goggle eye. He was actually 7 inches. He would have been a keeper, but I don't like to keep them unless they're at least 7.5. Thank you, sir. Yeah, double tap that screen. Let's get them likes up there. It's gonna be a good morning. Woo-wee. I hardly ever fish this little hole right here. Bacchus it is. Oh, I had a little bite right there. It is a beautiful morning in the Ozarks here. 74 degrees. Going up to 105 today. Going up to 105. Craziness. It was 103 yesterday and it was just too hot. Got a little bump bump, another little bump bump. I got some small ones following me up here. Tim Ivins, top of the morning to you. Hi, Karen. Hope you're doing well this morning. Everything's shaded this time of day. The sun's not even up good here yet. Howdy, howdy, Brad. Heading out with Rose. Cool, cool. You guys will be down there on the Yuba before you know it, basking in all that fun-filled adventure and getting all that shiny. I know you guys are going to just flat tear it up like I'm tearing up the bass right now. Bill Sims. I am using a little dark body jig that I've caught a lot of fish on, Karen. I just caught one a while ago. Just as we launched the kayak, I threw one out and boom. But here's what I'm using. Howdy, Jackson. How you doing? We're up to the first riffle. I'm gonna paddle through this, and once I get past it a little bit, I'm gonna start fishing again. Yeah, I put a little spinner on there, Karen. It's just a little rubber jig body's all it is, but I like to put them spinners on there whenever I'm pan fishing. It gives it a little more enticing look, a little more aesthetically pleasing to the fish, or at least I think it does. 6-hour drive, that's nothing. That's just nothing, man. You got that. Mornings for top water. Well, yeah, it is certain time of the year. You're right, Karen, but not here in these parts, not yet. We're only at 105 degrees out, so we gotta let it get warmed up a little bit before we start breaking out the top water. All right, we got past that first little current. Wasn't nothing. That looks like a pretty good spot for an old goggle eye to be laying off in there. Let's see. Or an anything. We fishing for panfish today. Current grabbed me. It's gonna pull me back over in these weeds before I can reel my line in. That's all right. That's all right. Hey, Canslaw, howdy, howdy. Big movie fan, 18 plus. Howdy, partner. Glad to see you. Top of the morning to you. It is beautiful down here. Beautiful, beautiful. It is almost 7 a.m. here in the Ozarks. I was going to be here at 6 a.m., but I got a little later start than normal. We ended up watching our grandbabies last night, and our son left for warrior training. He's active in the Army, and he left last night for warrior training. And had one of them that was a little sick, so we ended up taking care of him. Grandma and Grandpa did, so that's a good thing. I got my coffee. I hope you got your coffee there, Hearts of Gold. Top of the morning to you, Crash. Thank you for that. Give man a little luck, and anything will work for brains, even in GP's case. As y'all know, GP ain't got much for brains anyway. Let's try it right there. Let's try it right there one time. You guys are up in a root wad, it looks like. I'm trying to drag the bank here, fish the bank a little bit. Got my instant Tim Hortons coffee here. There you go. I got Golges in my cup. Got 58 amazing people this morning watching. That's pretty awesome. Awesome crash. Howdy, Brooks Black. Welcome in. Top of the morning to you. Tell her I got my stickers yesterday. I'll do that, Tim. I'll let her know. I'm glad you got them, buddy. Charles Riley. Yes, sir, I am fishing. Fishing for some panfish. Catching a few, not just tearing them up. I thought I was going to. First cast this morning, I had me a goggle eye on here. That's a big old root wad right there. Nice, Brooks. That's awesome. Weather's perfect there, says Hearts of Gold. It's pretty nice here. Thank you for that, Tim. We try not to talk anything about politics or anything that's going on like that. We keep it positive, cheerful. Woo! There he is. There he is. Fish on. Fish on. Fish on. Woo-wee. He's a fighter. He's dandy. Got me another rock bass. Yeah, boy. Get you some. We're going to measure him up here, make sure he's 7 inches. Now, he was 7 inches, but I dropped him back in the water. I'm not awake yet. I lost that one. Hey, well, there's 2 for 2, man. Come on with it. Top of the morning to you, Roger. Yeah, them's good eating, man. Them little rock bass are good eating. Yeah, that little big dude spun me around. Can you believe that? My kayak. I wouldn't doubt that. There's some big bass everywhere. The trick is you just got to be smarter than fish in order to catch them. That's always been my problem. Howdy, Empty Pants. Top of the morning to you. Glad to have you in here, my friend. We're catching some panfish this morning. I've had 2 keepers already, and I threw them both back in. I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't catch supper that way. Going for a tree. Oh, that was a good cast. That was one of them rolling Martin casts. Got your winter coat on. Well, you wouldn't have it on here not very long, about 15 seconds. Want to go fishing in Orlando? Well, go, Karen, go. Get out there and get you some. $56 people in here. And there's some children in here. You can tell by their remarks that they just children. Because adults, us adults, we don't talk that way. Yes, sir, Elsa. We are kayak fishing. We kayak fishing for some panfish. I've got 3. All 3 of them was keepers, and I should have kept them. And I started to break the stringer out, and I dropped the last one in the water. Howdy, howdy, Charles Riley. Welcome in. There, he spit it. He spit it back at me. He had it in his mouth. He said, "Gug, gug, gug," and he spit it right back out. Fredericksburg, Virginia. I am in southwest Missouri. Oh, that's awesome, Roger. Howdy, Whitey. I got a really close buddy of mine that his nickname's Whitey. Their uncle's hemorrhoid. Yeah, kids will be kids, man. What are you going to do, you know? Howdy, Mandy. Top of the morning to you. We're doing a little fishing, having some coffee, paddling a kayak. Right now, I'm looking at this bank. I didn't even bring so much of the gold pan with me, if you can believe that, one time. We had a late night watching our grandkids last night, and Mama Bear got off to work this morning, and I loaded up my stuff and said, I'm going fishing. I was going to go yesterday, and I ended up having to cut the grass and trim the yard and yada, yada, yada. You know, all the responsibilities of being an adult. I am catching some panfish. Right now, everything I've caught's been rock bass. A lot of people call them rock bass. I call them goggle-eye bass. The river's down a little bit from when the last time we were here, which isn't a bad thing. No, sir, not a bad thing at all. We're gonna go bump on this log. Bump on that log. Dina says the weather there is just about perfect. Yeah, Carl's been sending me pictures of the weather there, rubbing it in. I've been sending pictures of ours, 103, 102, sweat rolling off of me. When I cut the grass yesterday, man, I'll tell you what, I was sweating on both ends, if you know what I mean. We could take a little rain there, Empty Pan, but we ain't had none in a while. Johnny Small Pepper, welcome in. Got 57 people in here. Please remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Hello, Corey. Dina says little rain wouldn't help her school garden at all. Howdy, howdy, Marines and Army Mom. Welcome in. Top of the morning to you. We're working our way up. There's some bedrock up here that them little old panfish just love to lay in. And we're slowly working our way up to that. Howdy, Pure Alaska. Welcome in. Crop of tomatoes. Boy, I like me some fresh tomatoes. Mm-hmm. Corey's is nearly at 500 subscribers. Good job. Oh, I missed him. I had a little nibble and when he was gone. I gotta get out of these here weeds. You guys haven't already hit that like button, please do. Please consider subscribing. It sure makes this old country boy happy. And it's free. Anything free is worth saving up for. Howdy, Jackson. Welcome in, my friend. We're doing a little fishing. We're gonna try to catch supper. I'm hitting that bedrock area. You guys can, let me turn this here a little bit. You guys can see that bedrock coming out of there now. We ought to start getting into a few of them now. I like it. Share that kindness. Subscribe back and forth, everyone. For free. That's right. Anything free is worth saving up for. And you may have, Dina, that's the thing. You may have already had them subbed, and for some reason, YouTube will take them subs away. Oh, that was an instant hit. Right up against that bedrock. We're going to let the current pull us over here in these. We're going to throw it back out there a few more times, see what happens. You never know. Bradley Jones, welcome in. Yeah, I got my eyes out for gators, although there hasn't been a gator seen here in this here river since 1317, when the Spaniards come up through here. Oh, I got one. I got one on. Fish on, fish on, fish on. Nice little perch. Nice little perch. Look at there. I'd say he considered a panfish. He's just about big enough to eat on too. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube does that, but they do. They take your subs away from you. It's got to do with the algorithm and whether or not you leave comments, whether or not you visit the channel, and what your channel content's all about. Well, any friend of Tim's is a friend of Tim's. But I'll tell you what, I've seen the dope channel in here too, and I believe I've moderated him before. But that don't mean that YouTube didn't take it, so we're gonna go ahead and give him his blue so he can connect around. There you go. Welcome to the Smurf Club. Welcome to the Gold Kingdom. That is a bluegill. You got that right. You got that right. That is a bluegill. Bluegill, perch, sunfish. Depending on what part of the country you're in, they're going to call them different things. But there isn't a wrong name for it. You know what I call it? I call it supper. That's what I call it. That is a supper fish. Yeah, that's Rob's got it right on the head. That's YouTube's way of stopping bots, and it doesn't work. Still got 82 awesome people in here watching us catch some fish. And we're catching a few. I'm gonna have some coffee. You guys wanna have some coffee with me? Here, let's turn that camera around one time. There you go. Y'all can have a little sip of coffee with me. Hey, Zyro. Zyro's Garden, welcome in. Zyro, I know you've been in here before. Welcome back, my friend. Appreciate you coming back. Nobody really? How you doing, pal? We're gonna turn the camera back around there so you guys can see where we're headed to again. Nice little bedrock shelves coming up through here. They run up through here now for about I don't know, 3/4 mile or so. So we're just gonna mosey up through here and see if we can pull something out. Oh, Current's got a different idea. Current said no, go that way. I don't want to go that way, Current. Howdy, hey, babe. Welcome in. Top of the morning to you. We're doing a little pan fishing out of the kayak this morning. Down here in Missouri, down in southwest Missouri. I've got 4 that I've caught. I've only put 1 on the stringer. I was going to put some more on the stringer, and it didn't work out that way. But you know what? That's what it's about. Just down here having some fun. In croc and anaconda terrier. I don't think so, but you know what? Bring them. Bring on the crocs and anacondas. GP ain't scared. I'm going to tell you right now. Come on with that one time. Bring them on. Y'all see a gator, let me know. I'll dive in the water after it. And everybody knows GP knows he's a man of his word. Just think about last Halloween, what I had to go through just to keep my word. That was humiliating, I'm gonna tell you what. That's right, Arts and Gold. Bring on alligators. Gator is good. Oh, a swing and a miss. That was, whatever that was big enough that it swirled the water whenever I jerked my pole at it. But I missed it, so it don't count. It don't count. Metal Gear, babe. Wrestle some reptiles. Top of the morning to you, Otterman. Welcome in. We're doing a little pan fishing. Zyro, I'm gonna go ahead and turn you blue so you can connect some of these other channels. You've been in here over 15 minutes and I've seen you in here before. But that's the way of things. We like to moderate everyone, let everybody. Oh, there he is. Oh, come on now with it. Come on with it. What are you? He's a big boy, whatever he is. He's stripping drag. I got a good one, guys. I got a good one. And y'all can't see it because it's a little brownie, little smallmouth. I mean, a smallmouth. He ain't a keeper, though. He's a good fighter, though. He's a good fighter. Got off in that current. He was stripping drag on this little dock demon. Oh, I ain't got another one. Threw back out in the same place and he hit it again. Hey, Patch, welcome in. It is peaceful, brother. Appreciate that. We don't come in here talking stupidness. All you children that want to talk stupid, go talk to your grandma and your grandpa that way. We'll see what kind of reaction they give you. All right, big movie fan, I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, that'd be a pretty good crusher that you got there, Otterman, I think. I think it might have a little something in it. You don't know until you crush it. We like to give everybody a chance to come in here and behave, and we'll even give them a couple of chances to behave. But if they don't, then they're going to get sent to the train station. Yes, sir, I am fishing. Right, Tim? Well, here's the thing with that. If they come in here talking that nonsense, I always tell them to go tell their grandparents that, because they obviously don't have parents to start with that kind of upbringing, you see? You got that right, big movie. I'm sorry, yeah, I'm not real good at this, at the whole kayaking and fishing, and I'm a gold prospector. I love to fish and hunt. And catch fish. I'm catching some supper right now. I'll try to get this camera turned a little bit where you guys can see me cast and maybe see the strikes and stuff once I get landed here a little better, a little more gooder. We'll try to turn that camera there just a little bit, see if there's anything out there in front of us. That's more good. Oh! That dude spit that out. He hit it and spit it and hooked me up. Did y'all see that? But it's just hooked on bedrock, so I should be able to paddle up her a little ways and get her back. Heavy on the should be able to. I got it. And I got it. Jeff Rubin says, jump in the water. If it gets hot down here, Jeff, I will. Won't be no, oh, there he is. Got one, fish on. Fish on, fish on, fish on. I've been chewing on some hickory nuts up here. Howdy, fishing with JBT. Welcome in, my friend. I got a piece of barbed wire. And it's right under the boat. There we go. I'm gonna show you guys this. We'll take that out of the water. That don't need to be in the water. Big old piece of barbed wire. We'll put that, fold that up, and put it in the back of the kayak over there one time. Welcome in, North Storm. 74 people watching. That's right, leave her cleaner than you always found them. That's the right thing to do. Thank you, North Storm, I appreciate that. Get back up here. Where he's at. Yeah, I had a fish on and he wrapped around that piece of barbed wire and was able to tear out, but you know how that goes. That was spectacular watching David open that knife. Wasn't that something? That something smell a little foul out here. Hope that ain't GP smelling that way. I gotta get caught up with Chad here. Draw the line with him sleeping with a knife. I can tell you a story about that. Fort Myers, Florida. You know, we opened that sticker pack we got from Jeff Rubin, that package. That was amazing. I love his stickers, man. Rick, I'm using nothing but jigs today. I got some little rubber jig bodies on there. Right now I got a little dark spinner bait on there. We're doing pretty good. We caught a few already. I'm just now getting up here to this bedrock area where I really wanted that. Take care, Crash. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Gotta fix my jig body. I had something on there that tried to suck it off. Pulled off that old rubber jig body. Thank you, Scott. Thanks for coming in. Still got 44 awesome people in here. I've got some little crankbaits I could put on. Hey, Blasted 40, we're going for panfish today. We've been catching some rock bass, caught one smallmouth bass, and got one bluegill. Welcome in, Christina. Top of the morning to you. I'm gonna move up just a little bit to that next set. Well, thank you for that. See, that's a gentleman's greeting. When a gentleman says top of the morning to you, you respond back with thank you and the rest of the day to you, sir. Bringing them in, catching some fish, having some fun. I'm gonna have to change this jig body. It just won't stay on there. So I'm gonna paddle up just a little bit, and then I'm gonna beach myself up here on that low ride bedrock there while I get out some jig bodies. I'll let you guys help me pick one out. How's that sound to you? I think I can get up on this one there a little bit. All right. Let's turn that camera, flip that around. I got different color jig body. I like that dark color. I don't know if I got how many more of them I got in there. Let's see. Oh, let's try one of them. Them look pretty good. You see them? Little swimming minnows. And then you got these little dudes right here. Oh, they solid black. They got, kind of looks like a cricket. You see that? What do you think? Might be able to do some good with one of them. This one here, we've got about all the use off of it we can get off of it. Let's put one of them little cricket bodies on there and see what happens. You want to? Howdy, Merlin. Merlin Reckless Fishing. Welcome in, top of the morning to you. We're in the Ozarks here in Missouri. We're catching some panfish. I just switched the jig body out. We're gonna try that and see what happens. Howdy, howdy, State Game Warden. We love our Mr. Green Jeans. Ricky says good choice. I hope you're right, Ricky. I have got a couple strikes. I've throwed out twice and I've got 2 strikes on it, so maybe. Top of the morning to you, Stephen. Hope you're having a good day, my friend. We're going to move on up. We threw out about 3 times there. Got a couple little hits. Let's turn that camera so you guys can see where we're headed. There we go. Beautiful little riffle system right here. I think we can sit here for a minute. I beached myself. Never would have guessed. Yeah, I'm in the kayak. Been in there right at an hour now. Got down here a little later than I wanted to this morning. But that's all right, I'm fishing. Run a live fishing, kayaking. Yeah, I tell you what, it's different. It's for sure different. But it's fun. I'm having fun. Oh, Sheila, welcome in. Top of the morning to you. Faith Kurt, top of the morning to you. Howdy, howdy. Thank you, Hearts. And you know what? I just get lucky. It's not that I do a good job out on that MO camera. I just get lucky. That's all there is to it. And you know what OGP says? Give a man a little luck and anything will work for brains. So I can use all the luck out there. Because I ain't got much for brains. I just beached myself again now. I'm going to try it right here. We may switch back to that fantail because it seemed like, or to a fantail because it seemed like they were hitting that way more aggressive than they are this cricket. But we'll see. We'll give this cricket a try. Put Mama Bird and me together with a GoPro, might be a comedy show. You know, we could do that. We could do like a bloopers reel with you and Mama Bird and a GoPros. The thing is y'all be turning the GoPros on and off with your voice so much, we wouldn't get nothing recorded. Top of the morning to you, Ashley. I hope you're having a wonderful day. All right, I'm definitely gonna switch it up now. We tried that little cricket jig. Let's get off in this bag of tricks here one time. Let's get off in here. Get on up. Gonna get off in there. Oh, son. I'm gonna tell you right now. Come on with it. If I was a fish, that looked pure OD lerping to me. Yeah. A little swimming minnow. That might be just a ticket. Yeah, we try him. This is what we was catching them all on, that fantail. And I think I've got some more of them in my other box right here I have with me. I'll have to look and see. But let's try this swimming minnow first, see what happens. Do I have a fishing license? Well, I've got some kind of license. I think I'm too old to have a fishing license there, officer. I've aged out of that part of my life. Oh, that's giving some good action coming up there. Something ought to hit that. Oh, that good coffee. That good coffee. Come on with it. Mm-hmm. At 65, you're free from live fishing. That, and it's the same way here in Missouri, as it should be. And then also we get state and local law enforcement, veterans. We all get a pretty good break on the fishing license. I'm not sure what that even meant. Are you a blood? I have blood. About 3 pints of it off in there. Thank you for getting rid of them for me, Ashley. I appreciate it. Appreciate that. This old river, it must be a full moon out because the old river's got some moss off in it. The regular hunting license and fishing license, Dina, yeah, you can get them uh, way cheaper. But for like your up there, if you're looking for a moose permit and stuff like that, I think everything applies on that. Yeah, I like our game wardens here too. I really do. Good bunch of guys. I'm gonna set this pole in the back here. There's one little pole I got. That's the other one. I'm gonna see if I got any more of them fantails in here. They seem to like so well. The green. Oh! Oh, look what I just found. Look what I found a whole package of them. Whole package of them. Arky swimming minnows. We're going to go put one of them back on there unless I got something better in here. We'll go with the Arkies. We'll go with the Arkies. Moose and doe permits are lottery based, says Dina. Yeah, our elk permits here are lottery based as well. They do a pretty good job, the conservation department does, of keeping it fair. Switch you guys back around there one time. Give these fish what they like. And they do like these dark fantails. Fishy, fishy in the brook. Come and get on GP's hook. We got a brand new one on there now. We're ready to go. Outdoor Kid says, I need to get a big buck this year. I hope you do. I hope you get the Sad Daddy. I hope you get the biggest buck in the woods. I mean, I'm talking that old mossy horned Sad Daddy that, oh, I got hung up. That's what I got. First cast. Put that new jig on there and first cast hung up. So I'm gonna cut loose and go up there and see if I can pop that off my bedrock. Because I know it's hung. This bedrock shelf runs out there about halfway and then it turns into gravel. I prefer the buck meat over the doe meat myself, but you know, I like to, even when I buy my beef, I don't like to go out and buy a cow. I like to buy a bull. But I eat a lot of doe. We harvest a lot of doe every year. We're allowed 2 bucks a piece here in Missouri, whitetails, and we have unlimited does. I gotta get spun back around. Sorry, guys. Where are you from, brother? I'm from Missouri. That's just, a lot of people call that just hillbilly accent. I'd have to say they's right. I got a whole lot of hillbilly off in me. But down here in the Ozarks, we got a lot of hills. We got 2 beautiful mountain ranges down here. One sits on the east side of the state, and one sits on the west side. One of them's the Oxychwal Mountains, the other one is the St. Francis Mountains. And they are lovely. Adina says, I'm hunting in the wrong state. Deer jerky's good. Hey, Boot, welcome in. Hillbilly or Hill Bubba? You know, you say that, Blasted, but Blasted, you've been in here and you seem like a good fella. I'm going to go ahead and moderate you. That was, for the locals around here, that's always been my nickname, was Bubba. If you was to walk in up here, there's a lot of them that know me by GP, but everyone knows me by Bubba. Even on the fire department, they used to call me Chief Bubba. Well, I'd say he is cool. He's a pretty good old boy. Seems like it. He's welcome in my channel anytime. And guys, you want to make sure Monday nights be on my channel, on my lives. We do giveaways almost every week. And then on tonight, Wednesday night, Mama Bird 70. She's going to be having a special live tonight where she's going to be going through a benzo brick. And we're going to be doing a giveaway of some Missouri po' boy. Got 0.15 grams of gold added to it. Material straight out of the St. Francis mountain range here in Missouri. Some of the toughest material you'll ever put your pan in. Well, it's a beautiful morning here, but I'm going to tell you what, we have nothing but heat warnings going on. I think they said 105 today for the what it's supposed to hit. That's some crazy hot temperature. We, for the first time, the very first time this year, we turned the air on in the house yesterday. It got so hot. I had the windows all opened up, had fans going, and it was miserable. And honestly, we probably wouldn't have turned it on anyway. I'm kind of a penny pitcher. But we got a phone call and got asked to watch our grandkids. And I told Mama Bird, I said, you know what, it's just too hot in the house for them babies in here. So I went over and clicked the AC on, and it didn't take long, and it was nice and cool off in there. I may go swimming. The day is not over. You may see OGP here in a little bit just jump off in the water off there, just ha, woohoo! Setting in the river sluicing. Well, the trouble with that is we have to, when it's hot like this, because we have to drive 4 hours one way just to get to the river, to where we go gold prospecting at. And unless we leave at like midnight, by the time you're down there, it's so hot you don't want to even get out of the vehicle. So we usually, when we go, we spend the night. We'll go down there and we'll take our tent. So we'll set the tent up, we'll stay the night, and that way we can get up at daybreak and get acclimated to this heat, this Missouri heat. It'll get you. And really, it's not the heat here, it's the humidity. Our humidity just seems like it never drops below 70%. Yeah, Dina, where you're up there, you guys, you got a lot of choices. Now we got a place that is about 3 hours away, 2.5, 3 hours, and we find a lot of good gold. Actually, the best gold we ever found was at that place. However, it got to where there got to be so many people down there. Of course, you know, which we encourage people. But it got to the point to where everybody just wanted to sit around and talk. Nobody wanted to prospect. And I'm all about that at sometimes, but I go digging. I want to dig. I want to prospect. Managed to get up under a piece of that bedrock, get my line hung back up. We'll go up here past it, pull her past it, see what happens. Howdy, Careless. Top of the morning to you. I hope you're having an amazing day today. Looks like a good spot to fit. Yeah, it is. And we're catching some panfish. I got a couple on the stringer, nothing big. I did catch one little smallmouth. Wasn't nothing near a keeper, but he got off in a current. It was a good fight on this little dock demon that I'm using out of this kayak. TWR, I do remember you. Welcome in. Rob, you have a wonderful time. I'm looking forward to seeing you out there on the road, brother. Seeing you at the Yuba. Get that gold, man. There's Zaxxon. Welcome in, Zaxxon. We're going to try to get up past this current. Not sure if we can do it or not. It's a pretty good current. We are in southwest Missouri. Howdy, Terry. Well, it's not that Missouri has that much gold. It's that it's got a few places that there is some gold at, if you do your geology and read your history on it. The most amount of gold I ever found in Missouri. Well, are you talking one day, a weekend, a prospecting trip? I mean, there's a lot of variables there. Because I'm an old man and I've been prospecting Missouri for a lot of years. But we have found 7 grams in one day before. That was 3 of us. And we did really good. I think that's our best Missouri. Underwater there, probably a tree. The stream is lagging, he says. Well, I'm sorry about that, man. I cannot control the internet signal. But it probably is lagging. Good morning, Roman with Ringo. Top of the morning now. This is hung up on a tree, so I doubt I'm able to get this loosened up here. I'm gonna probably lose. Oh, nope, I got it. Looky there. Shoot, man, come on with it. I'm gonna pull over here in the shade. I've been paddling for a little over an hour now. And there's an eddy over here. I'm gonna pull over here and rest a minute. Cast out there. Looks like a good place to rest right here. We'll turn the boat where you guys turn the kayak where you guys can see. Beautiful water. we're fishing for panfish today. And yeah, bass. We've got one. We've got 4 goggle-eye bass, rock bass, whatever you want to call them, and 1 smallmouth. I haven't caught no crappie today. I have caught some bluegill. Haven't caught no catfish today, but I have caught a lot of catfish out of here. Ooh, we caught a lot of catfish out of this old river. Channel cat, flatheads, blue cat. We caught some big old boys out of here. I'm gonna pull my charger out while I'm pouring me another cup of coffee. Getting me some more Golgers in my cup. Plug this charger in one time. There we go. Now you guys can see what I see. Do you see what I see? I just seen on my phone, I had a phone call and a message just popped up that it was my dentist. I forgot I had a dentist appointment today. I missed that. I'm fishing. I ain't worried about no stinking dentist. I am having what too good a time. You got that right, brother. Oh, Sheila, welcome in. Yeah, I got my coffee right here. Right here. Night crawlers and small hook floats. Sounds like a good time. Don't threaten me with a good time, Bill. Sounds like a good time. You bring the night crawlers, because I ain't got none of them. I got everything I got with me today is artificial. Didn't have no time to dig no worms. Didn't have no time to go catch any bait. I just grabbed up my jigs and some lures and headed to the water. That's Golgers in my cup. Like to sprinkle a little bit of gold off in there every morning. Ha ha, really I don't. I give almost all our gold away that we get. But here's an interesting fact, and y'all can Google this, that the human body has got gold in it. A lot of people don't know that, but we do. We all have gold in our body. Jeff, that's what I do too. And I've got my cast net in my truck. I'm about 1.5 miles away from my truck right now, upriver. That way I can float back, be the easy, lazy man float when the sun comes out and it gets hot out here. Right now it's beautiful. About 78 degrees, 79. There isn't no breeze, but it's still nice. We'll take it. That's right, Dina. This is the Gold Kingdom, and we got gold. All of us got it in there. That's right. Yeah, you. That's great. I love that, Zaxton. Ooh. Yeah, you don't have to take my word for it. Y'all can look it up. But I am a retired medical professional, and I can say with a certain degree of certainty that each and every one of us have gold in our bodies. Jackson would, yeah, he'd be cold here. It got 100, and I think it was 103 yesterday here, and he'd probably have to put a sweater on. Jackson would, but he lives on the sun. It's being a serial killer and a prospector are two bad hobbies. You got to sluice the whole dirt, prospect the body, right? It's tiring. It's old. It almost isn't worth it. Almost. 103 Burr Afghan weather, right? It's going to be 105 today here, but you know, for you, that's what your mornings are like. At least here we get a little respite when the sun goes down. It got down, I think, to 74 last night. Felt pretty good. But you'd be proud, Zaxton. We had our grandbabies over last night. They stayed with us. Our youngest son, he left at 2 in the morning for warrior training, and so we kept the babies last night, and I turned the air conditioner on in the house. I actually clicked the switch. I usually have a piece of duct tape over it that says verboten, which means forbidden. Everybody calls me a miser because I don't turn the air on in the house, but I spend most of my time outside, you know. So we turned it on last night for the grandbabies, and I left it on. Mama Bird's coming home for lunch about 10:30 today, and as a surprise to her, I left it running in the house. It was a chilly 68 degrees inside the house when I left there this morning. That's about right, Ray. You got it. See there? You never have to take it GP's word for anything. Always look it up and investigate it. But old GP, he'll always try to be honest with y'all. '73 now and a high of 92, says Roman with Ringo. And you know, that's still hot. 90s is hot. Anytime, but when you get up there above 98.6, which is, you know, your core temperature, anytime that you get above your body's core temperature, it can be dangerous. And I mean, people can succumb to that. It actually can. A 3-degree fluctuation in your core temperature, either way, can put you into shock, and it can kill you. You know, if your core temperature drops 3 degrees or raises 3 degrees almost instantly, that can be very, very dangerous. Tim says now he just has to buy Gold Buddy or Gold Pans. Won't be long, Tim. I got a brand new set of Garrett Gold Pans, classifiers, snuffer ball, everything you need, and a Gold Buddy. And I'm going to be doing a giveaway on them before too long. Oh yeah. Georgiana says it's 67 right now, 96 later. And see, that's what I'm talking about. That's just too hot. That's right. Hang in there, Tim. You may win one. And you never know. You never know what you're going to win here in the Gold Kingdom. All right, I'm rested up. Got me some coffee down. Hearts of Gold says she don't do well with extreme heat. I don't think any of us, unless your name's Zaxxon, does real well with extreme heat. Zaxxon's some kind of animal, man. I mean, I tell you what, he walks on the surface of the sun. Feel like temperature's 115. Woo! Forget about it, man. I've been places in the world that it has, actual temperature has been 120, 125. Of course, there was absolutely no humidity, but still, that's hot. I'm gonna hit these rapids, or this current, and I'm gonna try to get up this current. It may be hard for me to see chat while I'm going up there, and I'm gonna be going out in the sun too. So hopefully, I don't lose you guys. You guys know how the sun treats my. Yeah, Zaxxon is like a cyborg. That ain't no joke. Here we go. The unforgiving current. I want to see if I can get past it. That way I tell Mama Bird, well, I was able to get past that current. I can say right now that we are not moving. We're moving, but we're moving in the wrong direction. Okay. Enough of that. We cannot get through that current. No, sir. But this little layer of cobbles right here, we may have to drag bottom, but we may be able to get around part of it right there. Maybe. It's not looking good. I don't think I can get through that. That is good exercise. Howdy, main girl. Welcome in. Top of the morning to you. Howdy, Skeeter. Yeah, Skeeter. I've got a few on my string here. I'm just catching some panfish today. But I caught one little old smallie, and I think I got 4 hawk bass, 1 bluegill. Just having some fun, catching a few fish. Main girl says, you was so close, GP, try it again. She just wants to see this old man have a heart attack. That's what it is out here on the river. Main girl's in cahoots with Mama Bird, I think. I'm gonna go to the other side. It looks like it may be less current, and I will. Just for main girl, we're gonna try it again. Woo! Here we go. Oh, come on, GP. We're still making forward progress, just not much. Woo-wee! It's like digging a hole. Nope. Can't do it. Now that was tiring. Oh, that was a lot of work. That was a lot of work and I didn't make it. I'm back over in this eddy. That's right, Jackson. It ain't gonna happen. Whew. That is a workout, Georgian. That is a workout. I need to rest again. I'm sweating now. Skeeter, that's where I'm at. I've had 5 surgeries on my right shoulder over my career. And it hurts. It hurts just to move it, but that's all right. It makes me who I am. It don't define me by no means. No, sir. Rob's going live. Rob is going live, guys. Well, I hate to hear that, Skeeter. I got hurt when I was on the fire department. I've been shot a few times. Does that count as being hurt? Back then, I was so young, I didn't care. Here's old Woody the woodpecker, peckering away. He's a peckering. We got to do a little fishing here. I've been shot in the leg and in the side. Neither one of them was serious. Right, Dina? I hated to see you had the issues there with your live stream the other night, empty pan, but you know, that's going to happen, brother. Just don't let it get you discouraged. It's going to happen. Yeah, and we're at the mercy of the internet. We've been live before during thunderstorms and all of our power go off and we've lost live streams. We've had it where we had a live stream one time scheduled. A tornado hit, took all the power out. I fired generators up, hooked up everything to my generator, and we still had our live. Now that was pretty cool. That's right, only good vibes. That's it, Skeeter. That's what it's about, man. You know, there's a lot of rhetoric that goes on out there and people coming into your channel and they don't want to share the love and share the kindness and just ain't got time for it, you know? We just out here trying to have fun. That's all we doing, brother. Trying to have fun and trying to share a little bit of that fun with one another. Real people doing real things. Yep, Bill Sims. Yeah, them bad guys work pretty good for them channel cat, I'm gonna tell you. Hard to beat. Well, it's easy for me to make people laugh. All I gotta do is show them my face. That's a good attitude, Empty Pans. That's right. That's right. You know, and that's what it is. Everybody out there, you, Tim, Skeeter, Dina, Hearts of Gold, Hobo Rob, everyone. Everyone out there make up the Gold Kingdom, and that's what it's about. It's just having fun, sharing the kindness here in the kingdom. I believe that he does know that he is a man, Stephen, but thank you for that. I mean, y'all legends. I'm not a legend. I'm not nothing. I've done been all I could be. I'm just an old man having fun, trying to share the kindness out here. I'm gonna move back down there a little bit. Do some more casting. You're awesome, Tim. Skeeter says, I don't want to be a legend. I just want to be famous. Give me that 15 minutes of fame, man. That's all I want. I'm trying to get this craft beached before I can. We're gonna turn it a little bit, point the bow downstream. I can fish this here. Current a little bit. Let me turn that camera one time. Always something going on in Skeeterville, that's right. Hey, little Rizzle, I'm fishing for some panfish this morning. Top of the morning to you, welcome in. We've got a few. Trying to catch enough to get a little supper going on. Gonna fry up some panfish for me and Mama Bird later tonight. It's all about them smiles, Dina. That's it. It's all about sharing that love, girl. You know, that's why we like when we give stuff out. We like people to send us pictures and videos of them opening it, panning it out, and different things, because we love to see them smiles. Well, that's, you know, I learned that from you, Skeeter. That's the best way to do it, you know. You just need one fish. You don't have to catch a bunch of fish. If you just catch one, you got to show, because you just keep retying that one back on your hook each time. If y'all ain't been over there and got to watch Skeeter put the smackdown on him, man, y'all need to, because I tell you what, he's got a great channel. We have a lot of fun over on his channel too. We have a good time. It's like us, we keep it clean, have fun, good adult entertainment. That's what it's about. We're gonna spin around right here one time. See if we can hook the bow up in there. It's like in the soul. Feel like you're panning more garnets than gold. There's places there, as you know, Dina, that is more garnets than gold. There's a lot of garnets up there in Maine. Yeah, and unfortunately, we got August to deal with still, MVP. We got August to deal with, which here in Missouri, August is our hot month. Oh, little bite, little snap, but I missed him. Now I get to paddle up, because when I jerked that, when I thought I had a good bite there and jerked it, I hooked it on a piece of this old bedrock. I'm gonna have to try to save my jig. September is generally our cool down month. That's when we plan on having our next get together. Gentleman Prospector and Mama Bird gonna be inviting some of you amazing folks there to the St. Francis Mountain Range here in Missouri. We're gonna be doing a weekend get together, camp out, looking for gold, doing some fishing. We got a place down there, and I ain't gonna kid you, man. If you like to catfish, them old flathead down there, whoo, you tear them up. In October, the freaks come out. October's rut for us, you know. That's when our rut starts for our deer season and our pre-rut. And I am a huge deer hunter, so last year I didn't do it. I didn't shut the cameras off. I kept the cameras going. I kept prospecting. I still had a good, successful year as far as archery season goes. However, I got away from a little bit of who I am and what I did, and I told Mama Bird, I said, that's not happening this year. Come October this year, we're not making plans to go nowhere. We're not doing nothing but being us and doing our archeries and our bow hunting. And that's what we're going to do. Lisa, top of the morning to you. Coming in with that fishy, fishy song. we've been catching a few, Lisa. We're not just tearing them up by no means, but we are catching a few. Yeah, moving boulders can, well, it's not only hard, it can be dangerous. You know, you get one of them old big boulders roll over on you and you're done for. Lisa says she slept in today. Nothing wrong with that. I thought about sleeping in this morning, but I didn't. We got up at 4:30 this morning and started our day. We had our grandbabies last night. We kept them for our youngest son and his wife. He left. He's headed off to warrior training today. It's a pre-deployment training, so he'll be gone for next 45 days. Well, Hearts of Gold, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Howdy, Crunch. Top of the morning to you. Welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day. It is 8:35 here in the Ozarks. Humidity's coming up. The sun is coming up. And it's warming up. But we fishing. And that's all that matters right now. Hey, there you go. You doing it good, Lisa? That always keeps them boys occupied. It keeps anybody occupied. Fishing does. I'm gonna quietly, this little area right here looks really good. So I'm gonna pass it and then kind of turn the boat around, and then I'm gonna fish right into this a little bit. That's some amazing formations on some of that bedrock. Here, let me turn the boat just a little bit. You guys can see this. And bedrock formations coming out there. It's pretty cool. Robert Hook, absolutely, we go prospect. That is primarily what we do on the channel. But, you know, it's summertime right now, and it is hot, hot, hot out here in southern Missouri. And we do a lot of fishing. I love to fish anything outdoors. That's what the channel's about, is anything outdoors. But we do serious gold prospecting. And we travel around the Midwest, and we prospect all over. We're based out of Missouri. And welcome in. Welcome to the Gold Kingdom. Lisa, today I am catching some panfish. I've got some rock bass. I got a brown bass, a little largemouth or smallmouth I caught, and some bluegill. And that's it so far today. Same here. Supposed to be 105 today. That's too hot. So, yeah, you're gonna get wet, says Burrs. You better believe it. Top of the morning to you, Burrs. Hope you having a wonderful day. Flashy, we're in southwest Missouri. That's awesome. I'd love to hit 100 likes. You betcha. You better believe it. It helps spread the channel out, help people get connected to the channel, helps the algorithm. And it's free. And anything free is worth saving up for. You know, I would have swore that we'd have caught something right here in this little dipsy. But thank you, Flashy. And if you stick around a little bit, we'll turn you blue, make you a moderator. We just want to make sure that you're a good person and a kind and humble person, and ain't about all the rhetoric and nonsense that a lot of people are about. Well, you know what, Skeeter? That's something we got in common. I'm related to this Brewers right here. This is my brother. Jeff's my brother. Not by blood, but he's my brother. He is part of my brotherhood that I swore an oath to a long time ago. I'm fishing right now. That was my jig you just seen pop the water right there in front of the camera. Nico, we are all about the outdoors, everything to do with the outdoors. I primarily do a lot of gold prospecting, but the channel's about kindness and love. And we go out and we prospect and we find some gold. It's usually all small flower gold, but then we like to come back and give it away. And we give it away on Mondays and Wednesdays. We do fishing, hunting, outdoor survival. We do hunting and gathering. We'll go out and gather mushrooms. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, we catch a lot of catfish. A lot of catfish. Wow, that's hot. I don't care who you are, 115's hot. Well, thank you, Nico. I appreciate that. And kindness is what we need. And kindness is contagious. You know, we can all do our part and share it around. Small Water Charter says it's always hot down here. We love it. Came over from New England in the 1500s. That is amazing. Well, I managed to, right under the boat, get hung up on a piece of this bedrock, so I guess it's time to move. I got it. We'll move around a little bit here. Yeah, that's where we're at in Missouri, is that the hot temperatures isn't as bad as the humidity. Our humidity is just unforgiving. Uncle Jim, he says. Well, I've got a few famous relatives too, but you know, most of them are outlaws, so we ain't gonna talk about them. Well, Nico, that's going to depend on the closed lake. You know, we have lakes here, closed lakes here that are just absolutely pristine and clean, and you can eat anything that comes out of the water. But at the same time, we have some that I wouldn't eat nothing out of the water. So it's going to depend on the water. Del Hollow Lake is really clean. There you go. Look at here. Y'all's been hooking up. Didn't even know it. You guys are probably like second cousins or something. I don't mean you can go around kissing on each other, though. We'll have none of that. George Ann got a kick out of that. We're not in Missouri, Chief. Oh, I thought everybody did that. My bad. Bunch of hickory nuts up there on top of that bedrock. That's because there's a hickory tree right above me when I look up. I wonder if there's anything over on that other side other than sunshine. A lot of sunshine over there, I can see that. Over around them old mud banks. I just hit the sunshine. When I did, my screen went black. Couldn't see nothing. I'm gonna get back over here in the shade. And I'm back here I can see. Yeah, I bet you do have some gators down there. We don't have none here. We got a few that come up out of Arkansas. Let me swift fish boat around here. We'll try it right there under that branch. But they're further south than what I am. We don't have none up in this water. If we do, I'm gonna jump in and get it. If we see a gator, I'm going in after it. Old GP's going in. I'm gonna pull my old pocket knife out. I'm gonna do a little gator diving. Crickets are getting loud, that sun coming up. I have not seen that, Nico, but I'm a retired firefighter paramedic, and I've seen a lot of drowning. That's one of my. That's one of the things. I was on the dive team, the recovery team, here in Southwest Missouri, and you'd be surprised the amount of people in the bodyways that don't heed the warnings that is out there for them. Welcome back, Big Movie. Glad to have you in here again. Well, thank you, Tim. I appreciate that. $26 amazing people still in here, 98 likes. Please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It's free, and anything free is worth saving up for. As soon as I see him back in chat here, I will turn him blue, my friend. Just hit 100, says bro. Whoop, whoop. Standing Stones, howdy. Welcome in. Well, thank you, Preston. Appreciate you. Karina Montgomery, welcome in. And just being here just a few minutes, guys, and give me a chance, because I got both hands full here. I'll turn you blue, and you guys can connect to some of these other great channels in here. Flashy, I haven't caught a whole lot today, but I have caught about 7 fish today. There you go, Flashy. I turned you blue. That way you've been in here now for over 15 minutes, and you can subscribe to some of these other amazing channels. Today is all about artificial bait, Standing Stones. I'm using jigs, and I got some lures with me. I got some crankbaits with me, and I'm just fishing for some panfish. Preston, it's going pretty good, my friend. Thank you for asking. How's your morning going? We're just flipping and jigging. Doing a little flip jigging here. Well, I'm glad to hear that, my good friend. Well, it looks like there ought to be an old rock bass laying in there. Yeah, and that's it. We are catching a bit of everything. We've got some rock bass we caught today. We've got one smallmouth we caught, and some bluegill. Rock bass, goggle-eyed, whatever you want to call them. Well, welcome in, Rowdy. Top of the morning to you. Oh, I don't know how to fish either, but I'm still out here giving it a go, giving it a try. Now, there's an old boy in here named Skeeter. He can fish. That's your fisherman in the group, yeah. I'm just reading the chat here, guys. Sorry I got quiet there for a minute. Preston, you've been in here for quite a bit, and you seem like a pretty good fella. We're going to turn you blue. Welcome to the Gold Kingdom, my friend. And Robert, you've been in here now for a while. Welcome to the Gold Kingdom. And guys, make sure to subscribe and turn them notifications on, because there's a lot of times that old GP here is going to be doing this live, me and Mama Bird, and we're going to be gold prospecting. You guys are going to get to see us pull some of that shiny out of the ground here in Missouri. Well, Robert, welcome in. Can't join the kingdom. Rowdy. Everyone can be a member. You are who makes up the Gold Kingdom, my friend. It is people like you that make up the Gold Kingdom. Absolutely, Robert Hook. We're glad you're here, and that's what we're about, is finding and getting hooked up with these good people that just likes the people doing real stuff. I caught a sticker reel. Ball, Arkansas. Preston, you're not too far from me. I'm in Missouri, man. Bert O'Neill. Howdy, welcome in. Thank you, Rowdy. I appreciate that. You've been in here your 15 minutes now, and you seem like a very, very fine person. So we're going to let you connect with some of these other channels in there. Karina Montgomery, welcome in. And painting for gold is exciting. It's amazing. And if it's something you've never done, you really need to come into the channels during our Monday night and Wednesday night live. Because tonight on Mama Bird 70's channel, we're going to be giving away some pay dirt, and you could win. All you got to do is be a subscriber and be in chat to win. That's it. No other rules. And we mail it out, and it's real gold and real pay dirt right here from the 24th state in the Union. And I tell you what, it is addictive. Gold fever is real. Howdy, Lynn. I had to get some coffee. Old Flashy says he lost his rod because of a fish. That's awesome, Georgianne. I've been waiting. I check my email every, probably 3 times a day. And one of the things I'm looking for is to see if you guys caught any fish. Howdy, Chair Bear. Welcome back. Dina is panning right now as we speak. And there you go. Dina is one of the founding members of the gold community and the Gold Kingdom. She is awesome, and she's a great prospector, got a great channel. She does a lot of gardening, a lot of prospecting, and Dina's from the Maine area, up around Coos Canyon. Great person. Chair Bear, I don't know why you're not blue, because you've been moderated before, but we're going to make you blue again. Hey, nothing but the truth spoken out of these lips, Dina. You know that. Oh, I've never been frustrated gold panning or prospecting, but man, I've been excited. St. Joe, Missouri. if up there in St. Joe, Karina, we have prospected in that area. We're from Missouri, and I can tell you a couple tributaries where you can get some color in your pan. It's nothing big. It's all small fire gold, but it's a lot of fun. Howdy, Fortunate. I'm listening to the crickets, having some coffee, enjoying this beautiful shade that I got right here. Karina says, where is that? Please. Well, Karina, up there, if you're in St. Joe, which St. Joe, Missouri is the home of training camp for the Kansas City Chiefs. They're in training camp right now. Started, I think it starts tomorrow actually, or it started yesterday. But any of the tributaries up there, any of the rivers that run from north to south, you're going to find some gold in up there. And it's all, like I said, it's all going to be smaller gold, but you will find some in there. As long as you're north of the Missouri River, the glaciers, when the glaciers pushed down, they pushed all the way to the Missouri River, and then they kind of stopped right at the Missouri River there. So any of the confluences right there, and right there at the Kansas-Missouri line there in St. Joe, you know where the big paper factory is and the big trash factory. I'm trying to think of the name of that. Oh, they make trash bags and right there. That river, it stinks there really bad. That river though, I found some nice shiny in it. Elwood, Kansas, yeah, it runs. That's where it runs into. It's right there on the Missouri-Kansas line. Yeah, give it a try. Make sure though that you don't do any conservation areas, because Missouri conservation does not allow any gold panning. So I don't want to tell you to do something that's going to get you in trouble. But as long as it's not around a conservation area, you should be good to go. And just go up and whoever owns the land, especially in that area, there's a lot of businesses. Just go up and ask them if you can go down there in the river and pan. And I've never been told no. And, you know, then you're good to go. You got permission. Civil War relics is cool. Yeah, and, you know, I've never really found a lot of Civil War relics. I know people in this area that has. But I love going out and swinging the metal detectors. It's just I'm not that good at it. I'm not that lucky at it. There you go, Karina. And if I can get one of you guys, Tim or somebody, one of my managing mods, if I can get you to drop Mama Bird's link where I can pin it, and that way some of these channels can connect to Mama Bird 70, and they can come over tonight and have a chance of winning some of this gold so they can try some gold panning. We love to spread the gold fever. Roger could drop it, Steven, Tim, just if you one of you can drop Mama Bird's link for me, or Dina, or there it is. Thank you, Dina. I just pinned that, and oh, Karina, yeah, arrowhead hunt. Now that's something that we found thousands of around here. We love arrowhead hunting. Lynn says he's fishing right now. That's awesome, Lynn. That's freaking awesome, man. I'm enjoying the shade right now and some coffee. About to turn the kayak around and move to a little better spot. Absolutely, Karina. And like I said, if you guys will check out that link that's pinned, it says Mama Bird 70 on it. Subscribe to that and turn the notification on. We're going to be doing, Mama Bird will be live tonight doing some gold panning, and we're going to be giving away some gold tonight called Missouri Po' Boy bags. And it's got real Missouri gold in it with real Missouri material, and it's a lot of fun. And there's guaranteed 0.15 grams added each bag. Man, it's peaceful out here. It is so peaceful that it's easy to forget that I'm here with you guys. Just watching everything going on around me. Listening to all these crickets, frogs chirping. That's right, best kind of fever to have. Adventures in Michigan with Lisa. Lisa just won the biggest, most amazing GP bag that I've ever put together. I cannot wait to see how much gold she finds in that bag, because I'm not sure what's in it. I stopped counting at over a gram, and I put a lot of gold in it after that. Lynn just caught a huge catfish. Ooh-wee. There's your official GP. Ooh-wee, Lynn. Congratulations. Now, Lisa, we can figure out a way that you might be able to go live once you get your bag and go live and pan that out. Even if you don't want to be on camera, you can just leave the camera on your gold pans and all that. And maybe Mama Bird could get on there with you. We could set it up and do a special Wednesday night live with Mama Bird and Lisa. You can run it on your channel too if I set it up through StreamYard, and that way that you can get all the watch hours for it as well, and you can make a live gold panning debut right there. That would be awesome. The sounds of summer, that's right. I like that. This looks like a good place for me to get hung up. Well, I can tell you that po' boy dirt is nothing to sneeze at. That's some tough stuff, Stephen. I'm sure you can handle it, but it's tough stuff. It is plumb full of some really heavy black sands right out of the St. Francis mountain range here in Missouri. And some tiny, tiny, tiny micro gold. Those locusts make too much noise. Yeah, they're hypnotizing, aren't they? You know, I tell you what, if I had a hammock set up right here in amongst them two big old trees and listen to them, I bet I could sleep for hours. Howdy, Rick. Hey, welcome in. Top of the morning to you. I'd be happy with the black sand, says Karina. Well, it's loaded. And then we got another bag out that I call Missouri Magneto, Mountain Magneto. Oh my goodness, it is solid black sand. I got it out of some crevicing that I was doing. And the first scoop that I took out of that, oh my God, it was just nothing but 100% black sand. It was crazy. Be careful what you ask for, says Brewer. That's right, Brewer. Be careful what you ask for. Bird knows what that black sand's about. Howdy, howdy, Bud Falls. Top of the morning to you. Hope you're doing well on this beautiful Wednesday morning. I hear an Woody the Woodpecker out there. Just a pecker. Cape Disappointment black sands. I believe that's some of that sands that I had out of my last brewer's bag. And I tell you, it's the real deal. They're a lot of fun. I smiled. You can ask Mama Bird. I smiled the entire time I was panning that out, going, oh, this is great. I love it. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Yeah, you'll like Mama Bird's channel. If you collect the sands and the rocks from the different places, that's the way she does too. She got more sands and rocks than, well, let's just put it that way. She got more than she needs to have. She needs an intervention. Mama Bird needs a rock intervention. Speaking of rocks, Lisa, Mama Bird put some special rocks that she found just for you in that package that's headed your way. And I'm not going to tell you what they are, but you're going to like them. It definitely had a scoop or two. Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun, buddy. I ain't going to kid you. Too many rocks. Perhaps you too need an intervention, Dina. Mama Bird is all about rocks and fossils and gems and next time we head up over to the mountains, we're going to take our gem screen too, because the last time there, and I wasn't paying very close attention, I found a really beautiful bright red garnet. I mean, it was pretty. I think I showed it off on one of my lives, but that can't be the only one, you know. So we're going to take our screens and we're going to go through them. Oh, there he is. Well, he came off. I had one. First one I've had in a minute. Howdy, Flying Arrow. How's Jared today? I hope you're doing well, my friend. We're doing a little fishing. Karina's got a friend that lives in it. Well, you know what? You got another friend here. And like I said, you hook up with with Mama Bird, and she has got so many fossils, rocks, gemstones, arrowheads, and it's all stuff right here from the Ozarks. That's a very good layer of cobbles over there. I'm gonna move over there. I mean, it's good for looking at. I don't see anything that just jumps out at me as far as gold prospecting goes. But I wanna look at this a little bit here. So I'm gonna turn the camera slightly, and you can see how you got all this big layer of overburden that runs right down to here, and then you got this layer of rocks right here, and then more overburden, that's clay, and then more red clay right here. Well, this layer right here interests me because it's been reworked by the river, by this old river, and before all this overburden was on there, it had been reworked. And I know it's been reworked by the way that the cobbles are laying in there. And you can see how they're stacked and they're laid flat like that. There's none standing up edgeways. They're all laying flat. That tells me they've been reworked. And you can see the rounded cobbles in there. So being a prospector, if I was going to take a sample out of this, I'd shoot right there, and then I'd shoot right there on top of that red clay layer too. And I'd pull a couple scoops out of that and see if there was any color in it. You won that rock tumbler, yeah. That was cool. I didn't even know you didn't know. You didn't even know you won it. That's how easy it is to win. Dina, we find arrowheads all the time here. All the time. We have got, I'd say, 4 5-gallon buckets, mostly full of arrowheads and pieces. And then I've got a little small case that the best arrowhead finds that I found years ago. My pops, he made for me to display them when I was a young man. Some good looking cobbles in there. I don't even have a gold pan with me. I said, I'm going fishing today. I don't need no gold pan. Don't take one with you. And now I'm sitting here thinking, man, if I had a pan, I could probably pan out right here, right now, sitting in this kayak. That would be cool. And I didn't even bring a pan with me. I got one in the truck, but I didn't bring one in the kayak with me. I'll have to have Mama Bird show you guys some of them arrowheads. They're pretty amazing. I'm dragging up something. It's another sticker rail. Got me another sticker rail. Howdy, Jack Ben. Welcome in. Top of the morning to you. Yeah, if I remember, remind me, guys, tonight on the live, and I'll have Mama Bird to pull some of them arrowheads and some of the artifacts that we found here out. Mama Bird's found 2 axe heads. Very impressive, and they had them verified what they was with the Missouri Extension. Very nice, brewers. Yeah, you down there where you find them at too, brother. Yeah, and that's it. You get them all, get everything verified, and put them in the cases and stuff. Now, This old case that I have, I've had it since I was just, I don't know, 12, 13 that my pops made. It's old and dilapidated, and I've drug it around, with me different places. So it's not that pretty anymore, but it means something to me. It's hanging on my wall in my living room, actually. Why I just threw up on the bank? I don't know how I did that. Well, I know how I did it, but that was a rookie move, GP. I turned and went to cast up, and I cast it all right. I cast it 7 foot up there in the bank. I'm way up there in the weeds. I don't know if I can pull that off with this 4 pound test line or not. I might be able to take a boat paddle though and knock it down. There, I got it. I oared it down. And I saved it. Rick. Howdy, Angie and Rick. Top of the morning to you. Otterman says, my town was once the axe-making capital of the world. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was squirrel fishing, bro. That's right. Trying to limb line what I was doing. You know what limb lining is. You're a southern boy, you know. You know. And if you know, you know. I oared it down. That's right. Sometimes you got to use the oar for more than just an oar. Here's some doves. Oh, he answered me. Mike TV. No, we don't have no gators here. But, like I told everybody, if by chance we happen to see a gator in here, I'm going to take my own knife out and jump in and get him. Get eat that right, Jared. Still got 41 amazing people off in here. Thank you so much. Gator shoes are nice too. I had a pair of gator boots once. They were pretty. Yes, it is hot. Oh, there he is. Oh, he come off. Had a little guy on there. It is hot and humid here. It's not too hot just yet, but I'd say it's in the 80s already this morning. Going up to 105 today, they said. But the humidity right now is about 85%, something like that. That's good water therapy for sure. I'm going to get my old bass cat out, my bass boat before long, and take me and Mama Bird are going to take us a couple of days and go down to the cabin and do a little crappie fishing. Get some of them old big crappie here. We got some crappie that'll just, man, I tell you what, they're ginormous. Oh, there's that sun. There's that sun. I can't see chat no more. It just engulfed me. Jackson said humidity's gonna be brutal there today. 19%. Stop it, Jackson. I wouldn't know what to do with 19% humidity. Let's go over here on this other side. I might be able to find some shade. I might not either. Might be making a mistake. I don't even know if I can get through that. That looks like a woolly mess. We might try it. Might grow on chicken's ass, right? We try to navigate that. Oh, I'm in the sun now. That gum, it's hot over here. Holy wow. I can't see my phone. We're gonna navigate through this mess. Get right up here. See if we can buy us a piece of shade right here. Get close enough to that shore, we should be able to get a little shade out of it. Yeah, a little bit. Hopefully that phone don't get hot and shut off. You know how GP's old phone is. It don't like this heat. Marcel Ledbetter had a unique way to catch crappie. David Alfonsetti, howdy. Welcome in, my friend. Top of the morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Well, Bruce, I know you guys are headed to the Yuba, and you're going to be tied up for a while. But when things calm down, man, you guys are going to have to come this way, and you're going to have to spend a day or two down here with GP in the cabin and do a little crappie fishing, my friend. We'll have a good time. Parked it like a true valet. Well, thank you, Lisa. I don't know about all that, but I get lucky sometimes. I swear sometimes out here, and I know it ain't, but some of these critters, they sound kind of like a monkey almost out there. Screaming at you. I thought there might be something laying up in this little riffle on this backside over here, but I guess the sun's just too far up now. Yeah, them cicadas is what it is, I know, but and they are loud, man. They get crazy loud. Where I'm at, I I think you guys can hear them pretty good because they sound like they singing to me right now. I got a flutterby that got down in the middle of my kayak and was bouncing back and forth between my legs. Hard to hear a rattler with all them cicadas. We do have rattlers here, but I don't see, I don't know that I've ever seen a bad rattler down here on the river. Uh, I've I've seen a few pygmy rattlers, but usually our worst rattlers are our timber rattlers, and they're usually up in the woods. And we get some that are just huge. I mean, they big around as your arm, about a half long as your leg again. Well, it's about 9:30, and Mama Bird's supposed to come home for lunch at 10:30. So that gives me about an hour. There's a cork off of a, looks like a wine bottle floating down through there beside me. That's something you don't see every day. Huh. But I'm gonna have to start pointing this thing back towards the boat ramp and load up all my stuff. We got copperheads here too, and I've seen hundreds, maybe thousands of them over the years on this old river. And we got a lot of water moccasins. Mama Bird got bit by a water moccasin years ago. Made her really sick, had to go get the anti-venom. My pal Hopper just got bit by pygmy rattlers last weekend. Bit him on the hand. He shot it, and then he picked it up, and he wasn't dead. He said it bit him. I told him, I said, well, don't pick him up. Top of the morning to you, Jack and Danette. You got black snakes up there. They'll try to get birds in the trees. Yeah, we got black snakes too. We generally leave our king snakes alone. They eat a lot of rats and stuff around here. Well, welcome in. Welcome in the palace. Tim, you have a good day. I hope you get nothing but good reports from the doctor today, brother. Thanks for coming in. And we'll see you tonight. We'll see you tonight on Mama Bird's Live. That's pinned at the top of the page. We'll be doing another little gold giveaway. Going to be giving away some Missouri po' boy pay dirt. Yep, them little friendlies around your garden and stuff, they'll keep the ecosystem friendly. Yep, they're our friends. The ringneck snakes. Just remember, black on yellow, kill a fella. I'm going to slowly get back out in that sun. I'm not looking forward to this. One, I'll won't be able to read chat. Black racers are very aggressive. I think our most aggressive snake we have here are our water moccasins, cottonmouth, whatever you want to call them. They're poisonous, they're deadly, and they're very aggressive. Last time we were prospecting with my pal Joe Weiss, Hojo from Mo, he had one come up on him, and I mean, it was within 3 foot of him, and it stood up out of the water about 6 or 8 inches and just eyeballed him. Big old moccasin. Oh. GP was just a few seconds away from pew-pewing that snake whenever it finally decided to go the other way. I'm going to head back towards the boat ramp here. So I'm going to have to load stuff up pretty soon and head back. Meet Mama Bird back at the hacienda for lunch. Back out in this beautiful sunlight. Hopefully it don't shut the phone off. We'll just keep you guys going. I'll try to set it up and you guys can watch me load the truck up, get everything ready. Load it with me. I could use a hand. I could use a big strong guy like Brewers there to help me load this kayak. We got some people up here fishing on bedrock down from the boat ramp. They probably think GP's crazy because I'm talking to myself in this kayak. Hey, I got back over in the shade. We got a lot of timber rattlers here, Otterman. I don't like them either. They're no fun. Oh yeah, we eat a lot of morels. We love the morels. Right now the chanterelles are up around here, and we've been enjoying a few of them. We need to take you guys out with the chanterelle hunting. Yeah, come on down and give me a hand there. That'd be fine, I tell you. Yeah, these old boys up there looking up at me and pointing, going, "Look at this crazy guy. He's down there talking to his fish." Almost back to the boat launch, and I get hung up again. Isn't that just the way of it? Right at the end. It must be time to quit fishing because I just lost my little spinner bait. But guess what? We made it back. We're at the boat ramp. I don't see nobody at the boat ramp. I do see some folks fishing down on the bedrock, but they're on down there another 100 yards from where the boat ramp's at. The real deal sliders, says, yeah, them are the real deal. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the snakes either. I'm not per se scared of them, but I'm cautious of them. Let's put it that way. They're loading their stuff up. Them old boys said, that nut's coming this way. We're out of here. We don't want anybody that's talking to himself like that come up here around us. Mm-mm. Land ho. Land ho, Joe. Now if this old man can crawl up out of this kayak without breaking everything, mostly himself. First thing I gotta do is turn this fish and the stringer loose, because I don't have enough for a meal. So I'm gonna unhook them, turn them loose, and we'll catch them next time. Hopefully next time Mama Bird won't be working. She'll be out here with me. That's always a good time. She loves to kayak and fish. There they go. We got them turned back loose. Got the yak pulled up. Let me get the phone out of the holder here. Got it. There we go. Unhook that battery. I had it charging on. Get up here and chat. I can read a little bit. Yeah, you gotta be careful out there, Dina. Start that old truck up on time. We're gonna back the truck to the boat. We in the truck. There's my fire dog. That old fire dog has been around with me for 35 years now anyway. He rides everywhere with me. Been on so many fire calls. Well, you're very welcome, Blaster. Thank you for coming in. And don't forget to come by Mama Bird's channel tonight, Blaster. All you gotta do is be in live and chat for a chance to win and make a comment to win some gold. Backing up down here. I'm gonna throw that old kayak off in the back of this old Dodge. That air conditioner feels pretty good. See you tonight, Otterman. That's right, brother. Oh, that ought to be close enough. That ought to be close enough for the girls we go with. So here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, Jackson said something. Wait a minute, that's not a real Dodge. There's no engine lights. Here's what I'm gonna do one time. I'm gonna set this old camera up here if I can on this old tripod. And we'll load this truck up. I don't know if I can do this. I ain't never done it. Talking about showing y'all me loading my kayak. That's you can kind of see it. You kind of see it. I have to talk loud though, so I'm walking away from the camera. So here's the little pose that I was using in the kayak. I don't know if you guys can even see anything like that. Let's make some changes here. Face the changes. There we go. There we go. I think you can see that. As I unload everything. I got my coffee. It'll have to go up front with me though. So I have to have some coffee on the way back. I got it. Now for the fun part. Now I gotta put the kayak in the truck. We got it loaded. Two amazing people still in here. I want to thank each and every one of you. Let me turn this camera around. There we go. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. It was a good time. We caught some fish. We made some good friends today. We spent a lot of time with some old friends, and we appreciate each and every one of you. Remember, guys, Mama Bird's live tonight at 4:30. She's going to be panning out a benzo brick, and we're going to be giving away some po' boy pay dirt, of course, and we're going to be having a good night with you guys. So come by and say howdy and spend a little time. Thanks for coming. Stay humble, be kind. And I hope to see each and every one of you out there. Out here on the river. This river. This one right here. All these big cobbles all over the place. You guys can see all that bedrock coming out of the ground up there. I love each and every one of you. Have a wonderful morning. Thanks for coming in, everyone. I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed day. And we'll see you tonight. Bye, guys.